Afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Baker's Acres. I'm Myron. Look what we got today. Right over here, our local Tractor Supply has some Buff Orpingtons. Finally, I would say finally, we've been waiting for a couple weeks, a couple of different shipments. They didn't come in, but today they had Buff Orpingtons. We only got 5 today. We'd like to get more, but today it just wasn't in the cards. So we'd like to show you how we're going to take them out from the box after we got them home, which we are. We're in the chickie room, we're in the brooder room, and we're going to put them in our brooder here, which is something, it's just a water trough. It's a 2 foot tall. I would give it 3 or 4 foot long and probably 2 foot wide. And that would be perfect for our 5 Buff Orpingtons that we are going to put in here. Now, the gallon of water here, right here, is perfect for them. It'll last a great while. What we did, we put some probiotic and electrolytes that we picked up from Tractor Supply as well. Put it in there and mixed it up. They're ready to go. The feed down here, simple trough style. We're going to start them off with this Do More 20% chick starter grower. This little bag, that'll keep them fed for a really long time, considering how small they are. All right, but here we go. We're going to put them in the brooder, and then we're going to take you on a little tour around the rest of the chickie place. Oh, and of course, please always make sure that the lamp is already running. It's already got established heat down in the trough or whatever you're using for a brooder. I'll tell you what, gang, the height of the light in regards to the chicks. If, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Mary, if the chicks are way over here, away from the light is too low.
Yeah, they're too warm.
They're too warm, so you'll have to raise up the light so they can come back to it. If they're sitting right here like they are, the light height is perfect. What if it's too tall? Where are they going to be if the light is too tall? They'll be clustered because they're cold. Yep, trying to establish body heat to keep them warm. Right here, we'll monitor. If they get over here, of course, we'll raise it up. If they stay like that, it's a perfect height. But
they have enough room to get out of the heat if need be, and enough room to get underneath it so they won't get too hot or too cold. But these guys, since they came from Tractor Supply, they're well versed on how to eat the food and how to get the water. So that we're not too worried about them. They're just going to acclimate to their deal, and they'll start eating here shortly. If these were ship chicks, that'd be a little different. We'll have a video on what we do with our shipment chicks.
Okay, now coming over here to this trough. This is our meat bird broilers. They are going to be moving out this afternoon, a little later this afternoon, into a pen that we have outside. We like to keep our broilers in-house for at least 2 weeks to ensure protection against temperature changes that might happen outside during their first couple of weeks when they're very vulnerable to almost anything. So we like to keep them inside, so they'll get their life started off terrific and become a product which we'll sell to the customer later. Over here, this is our first hatch of Orpingtons. Now I'm not going to call it a mixed flock because they're all Orpingtons, but this is a mixed version of Lavender Orpington, Buff Orpington, and we're going to call the darker ones, I have forgotten the name, Mary. What are we going to call them?
Golden Noirs.
Golden Noirs, which means noir in French is black, so it's golden black chicks. But they're golden black Orpingtons, and golden noir just sounds better.
That'll be your cross between Lavender and Buff.
Yep, Lavender and Buff Orpington makes your golden noirs. But as you can see here, this is a 1 foot tall, 1 foot tall, maybe 2 foot wide and 3 or 4 foot long. And these guys are going to move over here into this bigger pen after we take the meat birds out today. So they're gonna get a bigger house later today. All right, that was a quick tour of our
brooder room.
This was a quick tour of our brooder room. I like it. It's working for us just fine. Oh, Mary, turn around, spin around and show everybody our incubator here. This is our incubator. This is the first one. Whenever we get more, whenever our Orpingtons over here behind us grow up and start laying about 6 months, we'll be able to get more incubators and hatch more. But for now, one is just fine for us. And to tell you the truth, this is in our house. This used to be our oldest son's bedroom. Now he's off in the Navy in Japan, enjoying his life, so we turned his room into a brood room. All right, guys, until next time, we'll see you later. Bye, guys.